Now I thought I'd share some of my favorite "that was cold" responses from you guys. This first one's from Natalie Schuyler. She says, I was at the DMV getting my new license picture taken. The DMV lady looked at it for a few seconds and said, sweetie, do you want to try again? Yeah, you do. This one's from Ed Jervis, UK.
Ed Jervis, UK?
Ed Jervis.
Yeah.
UK Ed Jervis. So it's like Ed Jervis.
Right. So he's not U.S. Ed Jervis.
That's Ed Jervis.
Right. This is Ed Jervis, UK.
This is Edward Jervis.
Are you sure it's not? You're sure it's not Ed Jervis Uck?
It's Ed Jervis.
Okay.
He says, after my pregnant wife and I explained to our 2-year-old daughter that her new sister was in Mummy's belly, she looked over at me and said, baby in Daddy's belly too?
Oh.
No, sweetie, beer is in Daddy's belly. This is from Abby Lampy. It's probably Abby Lamp, but...
Right. Well, you Lampy with an E.
It was Lampy with his lamp with an E, so I thought it was cuter, Abby Lampy.
Yeah. You know, also it has a certain alliteration to it. Abby Lampy.
She says, when I asked my mom how long I should cook a 25-pound turkey, she told me that she didn't think I had enough friends to use a 25-pound turkey.
Oh.
That's cold!
That's cold!
That was cold!
Cold-blooded.
This one is at Handbag Wilton 1.
Handbag Wilton 1.
Not handbag, handbag.
Handbag?
Handbag. No D.
No, so Han, H-A-N.
Han.
Handbag. Handbag.
Yeah. She says, kid said to me, I love your hair. How do you get it to come out of your nostrils like that?
Oh. Oh.
This one's from at Leany 8791.
Oh.
Little Leany.
Leany.
She said, the night before I left for college, my dad said cheerily, the best part of you going so far away to school is that you can come up with a whole new personality.
It didn't mean nothing.
Slam.
Cold-blooded.
This one is from at Stephen Poirier. 1.
Poirier?
What's that?
It's French. Stephen
Yeah,
Poirier.
P-O-I-R-I-E-R.
Oh, yeah, Poirier.
Poirier. Stephen
Yeah,
Stephen Poirier.
Yeah, ouais.
Stephen Poirier 1. He says, a waitress recently asked if I wanted the senior discount. I'm 35.
Oh.
Cold-blooded.
That was cold, man. Ice World. This one's from at TD Ur 7.
All right.
These aren't fake, these are real things.
Yeah.
So there's probably 6 other TD Urs.
Yours? Yeah, this is a 720.
He says, my son refused to mess up his hair by wearing a hat on a cold day. He looked at my receding hairline and said, I'm going to enjoy it while I still have it. This was from L. Capes, 26.
Oh.
Le Capes.
The Capes.
She says, an Uber driver was trying to find me in a crowd. He called me and asked, is that you in the white leggings? I wasn't wearing leggings. It was just my legs. I'm Irish!
Come on!
I'm Irish!
White leggings.
White leggings.
Ouch.
This one's from at Wonderful Woman K.
Oh.
She says, when I was 10, I was helping out at a school event with little kids, and I asked a girl how old she was. She turned to her mom and asked how old she was. Her mom said 2. Then the little girl turned to me and said, 2, stupid. 2, stupid. This last one's from at Other Man.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that's a little shady. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
a little shade on
You
that
get a tweet from the Other Man?
Yeah. Oh, look out.
Other Man.
Call blinds to go.
He says, it's been a while since I've been to the doctor, and he asked me if I lost weight. Before I could answer, he looked at my chart and said, oh, that's a no. There you have it. Those are Tonight Show hashtags. Check out more of our favorites. Go to tonightshow.com/hashtags.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.